All right, so we got a fire extinguisher mount for the KRX from Amazon to install today. All right, so we got the fire extinguisher mount. I believe this was for 1 3/4 as well. I'm gonna say yes. This was a I think this was an Amazon purchase as well. Basically, you mount this pivots, then I gotta spend some time with it, but anyways. Yeah. So that locks, and then you pull that, and the fire extinguisher comes off. So we will get that installed in its position. Yeah. Clamps for the, I'm going to say, fire extinguisher to go to this bracket, and some Allen keys and nuts and bolts. All right, so I want to put the fire extinguisher mount right there. I figured that's out of the way and easy to grab, basically like that. So, oh, and then I got to go like that. Yep. So right there. So you can pull the pin, pull the hitch, pull the fire extinguisher off. So let's get started mounting these two brackets. We'll get the Allen wrenches out and mount them up. So the box comes with 3 Allen wrenches, and I'm assuming it's for the small ones for this. No, medium. Medium. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to get something to stand on. Good old milk cart. I apologize, I don't know if I mentioned this, my propane bottle's empty for heating the garage. Because we're April 5th, April 4th, and we got a bloody snowstorm last night and today. And it's about 30 degrees, -1 Celsius. So I thought I was done with heating the garage. I knew the tank was empty last time I was here, I just haven't had a chance to go fill it. It's a 100-pounder that you gotta go take and get it filled yourself. Because I installed my own gas heater here, propane heater. And the gas company will not give you a big tank because you're incompetent. Let's hope this goes better than the trailer hitch receiver. So far so good. Screws are awfully long. Somewhat balanced. One of those things where you don't ever hope to use it, but if you get something electrical catching on fire, the faster you can get that out, the less expense it costs you. Unless, of course, you hate your machine and you want it, and you want a new one. But you got to be careful. If you start modding these things, what the insurance will give you for it, and what you have in it is a totally different amount. And they just look at the blue book value and say, okay, it's worth this much. Meanwhile, you got $12,000 in modifications to it. So I personally don't want to lose my machine. So fire extinguisher is not even a question. And it's not that it'll start, it's always electrical fire. Because you're out in the bush, it's going to burn to the ground. I've seen guys run into a marsh or a lagoon or whatever's out there, start getting a shoe full of water to put it out. the stuff catches on fire. Electric fires don't work that way. Water's not going to help you. And this way, if anyone sees anyone catches fire, they can see I've got one on the back here. They can grab it if I'm not around. That's somewhat like that. I haven't gotten whips for it now. I'm not really into the neon whip thing, but I may get just some aerials. See, I don't want that to interfere with the whips. Looks like this bar starts to turn. So I'm going to say we have to take this out. Line this up. Gave us 3 Allen wrenches for 2 sides of screws. I live pretty remote, so I've got fire extinguishers everywhere. I got 2 in this garage. I got 3 in the house because we're 30 minutes from a fire station. Anything will be done. Everything will be burnt to the ground before they get here. All right, that looks good. Let me just tighten these up. Here's that small one. I don't know what that's for. I don't think this was that much. I'd have to check. I'll post a link in the description, like always. If you want to pick one up, I'd appreciate it if you click the link through Amazon to order it, because then I get a couple of dollars that you would normally not, that Amazon would keep. So it's a decent deal for me. It's not much, but as everyone says, I always was against that type of thing, but when you start modding it and you start, who's paying you for your time? YouTube, you make nothing. Nothing. Even my popular videos, I might make 20 bucks, and the cost of making those videos is way more of my time. Editing alone, that one video I did, it was an hour long. It was me sawing a log. That video editing took 4 hours, and I've made maybe $15 on that video. But anyways, I'm not complaining. I do it for a hobby, but you may as well make some money if you can, because you're paying the same for it either way. So oh boy. All right, that is tight. Let's go installed. Okay, so I don't have a a fire extinguisher to donate to this, but I do have a small, what do you call it? Just a small can. Okay, so like I said, I don't have a fire extinguisher proper, but I buy these things at Costco. Good enough for now, until I get a proper can. So I'm assuming, without reading instructions, this say that goes like that, yeah. Guess they don't want you to scratch the can. Scratch the fire extinguisher. Get this one started. Oh, I know what that's for. I didn't want that sliding in there. All right. So there's two little slots on the top and the bottom. Nice. I'll use this for now until I get an actual real unit. There you go. Oh, I hope that doesn't rattle. Let's try it. All right, fire. That's good. Yes, these are rubber to catch the extra threading so you don't cut yourself when you grab it. But that is sweet. Nice. I hope that came out. My tripod does not go tall enough. Anyways, get a better look at that. On there good. I didn't want to put it in the cab because if you get a rollover, you don't want to crack your head on it. But there we go. There is the fire extinguisher quick detach mount. I hope the video worked out. I didn't have the camera aimed properly, but we'll see.